In today's video, you will hear the story of some teenagers who went to their old house after the death of their grandmother. He had a very weird experience there that still gives him goosebumps when he thinks about it. Before starting the story, you are requested to like the video and subscribe if you are new to our channel. So let's start the story. When people ask me about spooky experiences, I always think of one unforgettable event from my childhood. It happened 20 years ago when my grandma passed away. In our culture, we gather as a family for 3 days after someone's death to remember and pray for them. My grandma, Madernal Side, passed away in Mumbai. She lived with my grandfather in a flat, and just a short distance away was where my uncle stayed with his family. His apartment was a bigger one and also in a newly constructed building. As per his wish, it was decided to keep the gathering at his place. So we all met at my uncle's new apartment, which was on the first floor of a building with very few people. On the third day after Grandma's passing, something strange happened during sunset. Me and my 4 cousins were playing at the nearby park when it started getting dark, even though we were told to come home before it got dark. We hurried back to our uncle's place. I was the oldest at 13, and the other kids were between 6 and 10 years old. We took the elevator in my uncle's building. Even though he lived on the first floor, we liked riding the elevator because it was something new to us in those days. It wasn't a modern elevator with automatic doors, but it had doors with grills that let us see each floor as we went up. My cousin suggested that we go up to the 7th floor just for fun. We all agreed and laughed, and I pressed the button for the top floor instead of our usual stop on the first floor. The building was mostly empty, with only 3 or 4 other families staying besides my uncle's. As soon as we passed the 4th floor, things got spooky. We heard a voice calling my 10-year-old brother by his name. The voice said, "Hey, where are you going? Don't you want to eat?" We heard the same words again when the elevator stopped on the 7th floor. We were scared because nobody was on the first floor when we passed it. We thought maybe someone from our family knew we were in the elevator and wanted us to come back. The strange part was that we couldn't tell who was speaking, if it was a child or an adult, a man or a woman. But we were sure that someone had called my brother with those words. I decided that we should go back to the first floor and go into our home as fast as possible. Going down in the elevator felt creepy as the voice repeated a similar phrase. "Hey, where are you going? Don't go anywhere. Come back." When we reached the ground floor, we ran out of the elevator and into our house where there were many guests. We asked everyone if they had called us using the elevator, but they didn't believe us and tried to calm us down. It seemed like they did think what happened was real, but they didn't want to scare us even more. This spooky incident is still vivid in all of our memories, and we often talk about it when we get together. What made it even stranger was that there was a family argument happening at the same time, and my parents almost left before finishing some rituals. We have various take on who it could have been, but the voice sure gives us goosebumps until date. Friends, if you like our stories, please like our videos and share your opinion in the comments box. And if you have any paranormal experiences, then mail us on our email, juliedesouza142@gmail.com. We will definitely make a video on your story and add your name if you want. Thanks for watching.